Hey y'all, I'm Doc, and yes, I'm a scientist, and welcome to my new channel, Whip Tips, where a complete amateur, me, at anything mechanical, takes the advice of YouTube experts to fix my cars, and I show you the results. I mean, come on, if you're watching this video, you're like me, a mom or a dad, not enough cash to pay a pro to do your car work, or you have kids in college and they want cars and you want to spoil them, but the only way to do it is to turn your garage into an auto shop and to buy complete old junkers for them to drive. And these days, with prices on everything going up, who can afford gas, let alone new CV axles installed by a pro? Well, Ken Watanabe can. That's who. Did you see him on Tokyo Vice? Awesome. I mean, it makes me wonder why I didn't become a cop instead of a scientist, but moving on. Here's how this channel's going to work. 3 to 4 years ago, I needed a used car for me, for a daily driver. So I wanted something with four-wheel drive just because I'm in the deep south, not that I need four-wheel drive, but also that was affordable and reliable like we men look for in a wife. And I think I just lost probably about half my audience in my first video by saying that. Yay! So I started watching YouTube videos and stumbled on a guy whose name I don't know, but whose sense of humor and clear understanding of basically everything mechanical and automotive stood out, like head and shoulders above the rest for me. Your mileage may vary. That channel is Ratchets and Wrenches. I don't know his name, but this guy did a video, the 5 best SUVs you can get for less than $3,000. $3,000, you say? Come on, that can't be true. What are you talking about? Copart? Just wait. He lives in California, where cars are more plentiful than where I live and maybe where you do. And this was way before the recent car price rise, that we've experienced in the last year or two. So, some of them you could, in theory at least, get for that amount of money. So what did I do? I bought them. Well, I bought 2 of them anyway, not all of them, and not the one I really wanted, the early Toyota 4Runner, because truth be told, I'm a closet Toyota guy, and I love their four-wheel drives. I mean, who doesn't? Well, I'm looking at you, Jeep fanatics, you Chrysler junkies and cultists. So this channel is going to be, about answering the questions, are the cars I got off of that list reliable? Can you get them for under $3,000? And what are some of the issues that I ran into as a newbie DIY guy, trying to get these things roadworthy? So one thing I need to stress, this is not a how-to channel. Sure, I'll have some short clips, but on how to do certain things to your cars. But most of the time, I'm going to link to the videos where I learned to do these things, because those are links to professional, in some cases, mechanics, or people who have far more experience than I do. And then I'm going to walk you through some of the pitfalls I encountered. Like, for example, removing the window lever on a 2000 Jeep Cherokee is not at all like the videos I watched on how to remove a window lever on a 1996 Cherokee. So I almost wound up snapping the damn thing off. Sometimes DIY tutorials leave steps like that out, and they, it seems obvious to the pro mechanics, but to us with less experience, we scratch our heads at these videos and wonder, okay, so I see you got the cylinder head back on, but in the last frame it was off. How exactly did you move an 80-pound hunk of metal in the confined space of the engine compartment and lower it gently so you didn't rip up the head gasket? That's an important question. It's also a question we all want to know, including my wife, who asked me that while drinking coffee at 5 a.m. Not really, but that would be so cool if she was into this as much as I am. So come on this journey with me, Doc, and no, this isn't creepy at all. Just send me your social security number, your bank account number, and when I send you a power of attorney form, make sure to sign at all the marked spots. Plus, know this, and I'm not joking here, I'm not a pro. I'm not a mechanic. I'm not recommending you do these things I'm about to show you. You need to consult with your own professional mechanic, make your own decisions, and figure out, is this right for you? This is not a how-to channel. I'm going to show you how I lifted my Honda CR-V. Yes, I did that. And my Jeep Cherokee. I'm going to comment on how awful it was to refurbish a 4.0 liter inline 6 engine and re-ring the pistons, replace some of the journal bearings, and then pray that it ran without grinding itself into nothing because I left a brace of dust in the cylinders. I didn't actually do that. It wound up running, but that video will come later. But to be blunt, I have more drive and confidence than common sense. So you'd be a fool to use this channel as a how-to. Rather, think of me as Doc, your internet therapist, who is here to nod and hold your hand while we look at these amazing auto mechanics who make everything look so easy on YouTube, when in reality it is a nightmare sometimes. To start, there's going to be 3 series: Cherokee Therapy, and trust me, Jeep owners, you need a therapist. And then from there, we're going to do CRV 123, which, as you probably already guessed, is Honda CRV. And then finally, Pilot Riot. The last series on pilots wasn't a car recommended by Ratchets and Wrenches. This was just a car that we bought once we started having kids, and we still have it today. And it really looks horrific, by the way. It's disgusting, some of the things that happened to a car over a period of almost 20 years. And lastly, I'm slowly putting together a list of mechanics channels I recommend, so check them out on my YouTube page. And I'm running an Instagram account where I give previews of upcoming vids or tips that are just too short to make a full video about. That's also linked on my YouTube page, so why are you not already following my Instagram feed? Am I too fat? So look, sit back. Hell, watch this in your underwear totally naked. I don't care, and I bet YouTube doesn't either, as long as you don't start filming that crap. Forget there's a war going on, that gas is $44 a gallon, and that all of a sudden your grocery bill is $800 a week. No kidding, man. The prices are crazy these days. This is an auto mechanic safe space, which is to say I'm going to ridicule the hell out of Honda owners, especially Jeep owners, and anyone else I can find, partly because I am a Honda and Jeep owner, and a wannabe Toyota owner, which means I'm allowed to say anything. I watched the Seinfeld episode about Tim Watney the dentist, so Jeep fanatics, don't you dare try and tell me I can't ridicule you. So that's all I've got for now. Stay tuned for more hilarious DIY content where I wonder what the hell I've done buying these crap cars. Oh, you made it to the end. That's awesome. Listen, I'm Doc. I'm the one who's, the voice behind these videos. And I really appreciate you taking the time to actually watch the whole thing. That's fantastic. If you've got time, if you want to, if you like the video, hit like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to hit the bell button so you get notified of new videos when I put them up. I'm going to try and do one a week. And I'm going to do a bunch of Instagram stuff, so make sure you follow me there and on Twitter. Instagram's going to be the shorter stuff. I don't have any merchandise yet. I'm planning to as the channel grows. If I succeed, I'll get some merch. For now, if you really want to help me in another way, you like these videos enough, I'm going to put links to my books in the description of the video. I'm a science fiction author in my spare time as well, so I'm juggling a lot of balls. But anyway, I really appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you at the next one. Hey, do me a favor and turn this junk off. I don't know how to deal with tech.